I'm hearing someone say, I don't feel anything. And the way I'm hearing it is, I don't feel anything, like with no emotions, no change of tone. Not I don't feel anything, or I don't feel anything with a surprise, you know? It's like, I don't feel anything, one tone. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. Let's see what that's about. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Didn't want to come out. All right. What is this? I don't feel anything energy. You know, I thought it would be depressive, but it's not. Ah, what a plot twist. I love it. You know, when I said there is like one tone, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. It's like I perceived it to be almost depressive. Like someone doesn't want to feel anything. But look at that. The Temperance, which is very content, collected energy, with the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone that is very independent, that needs no fucking one, and the Emperor, which is self-explanatory, really. No wonder you don't feel anything. You are all, like, I feel like it's a mix of peace and logic. Peace and logic. Peace and logic. Very interesting energy. And guess what we have at the bottom of the deck? The Empress. It feels like you are someone that is whole. Like complete, whole. And the I don't feel anything could be your response to a situation that could be disappointing, or a situation that, you know, people would react to usually. But your response is, I don't feel anything. Maybe it's regarding a situation that you should possibly care about, you know, if you are a human, but it's almost like you're so up high, nothing can reach you, nothing can upset you, really, nothing could trigger you. I mean, if you ask me, this is the level of healed person. And the way I heard it, I thought as if like you're rejecting emotions. It's not. It's not, especially with these three cards. Oh my. This is someone that is not offended by trivial things, because it feels as if the things that try you are trivial, mediocre, average. Nothing compares to your position. I mean, as the Emperor, of course. I mean, do I even need to say it? The Emperor in Tarot, like, there is nothing above that, because all the kings do not compare to the Emperor. So when I heard that, I was expecting a depressing energy, but I can be wrong, you know. I can be wrong. Oh my God! Ten of Pentacles. It gets better and better. Now I see that who you are now did not come easy. You didn't just wake up one day and you're like, I'm gonna be the Emperor. Nah, that doesn't work, even though some people would like to think that. You must have experienced so many things in life that got you to where you are now. I'll take your yawn as a confirmation. You know, you're like, oh, boring. When people try to bother you, when people try to get under your skin, you're like, I don't feel anything. And you're true about that. It's not like you're lying or to put a mask on. You're actually for real. I don't feel anything. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, this is not something that you woke up one day and decided not to feel anything. And when I say not feel anything, I don't mean, you don't have a heart, because, oh yes, you do. But you have become so wise and so experienced that when someone does something, you're like, it's cute, but I do remember when it used to bother me, but I don't feel anything now. I don't feel anything. And it could be you saying it to yourself. It doesn't have to be you telling another person, I don't feel anything. It could be you telling yourself, oh, I don't feel anything. I don't feel bothered or annoyed by this. I don't feel triggered. I don't feel offended. It's like, I don't feel anything. Maybe there is a realization that comes with this about yourself, to yourself. And it's so interesting to see because, you know what? This energy that you are in is bringing a lot of abundance blessings to you. It's like you not being reactive is working in your favor. It's bringing more blessings. You could be not focusing on problems in your life because they're like, nah, problems come and go. Like this energy is very collected, contained. And it's not like you are, containing as if you're limiting or you're like stopping yourself from reacting. It's you are genuinely not feeling reactive. Your blessings are only starting. I mean, you could be the type of person that is lucky or is getting lucky because I see here your blessings increasing, whatever that is. Abundance can mean so many things. And whatever that is for you, that abundance is increasing because of your energy being like this. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Is there anything else to say about this energy? It can't get better. The Magician. You are so powerful. But do you even know it? I mean, you should know it because I feel like you could know. I don't know. Like it feels as if like you can't have this much power and not realize it. Or maybe you're really humble. You're like, I know what I can do. You know what I mean? You are the type of person that does overthink. So when it comes to your head, there are a lot of thoughts. But you are so at peace with your heart. And perhaps that's why you said, I don't feel anything instead of I don't think anything, Like the feel is important here. Your space, your heart space is very one tone. There isn't like Now, I mean, obviously it's not literally because if you don't have the you're dead, right? So I'm not saying that your heart is not beating, but your emotions, the way you're dealing with emotions, the way you are not allowing emotions trigger you, but then it's like you're so emotionally intelligent, motherfucker. and I say it in the most like I'm impressed, because it's not an easy thing to do. I mean, I even have days where I like, okay, I'll become reactive. So you are someone that has reached that I don't react, I respond. And when you respond, you are logical. You don't like, this could be wisdom of age. Like, this could be someone that is of age. You could be like, I'm getting like age coming in. Okay, I don't like usually to give age, but because, you know, it's a general reading, so I don't like to go there. But this is giving me 30s to 50s, like that gap. You're not in your 20s, because this is a person that like, you are a person that has experienced like a good amount of experiences, maybe even 40s to 50s, maybe, I don't know, because the age or the amount of experiences that you've experienced is what makes you so grounded emotionally. Now with the thoughts, it's another story. I do see you as an overthinker, okay? I mean, we do have the Nine of Swords. This is an overthinker card for me, okay? Whenever I see this, people are overthinking. So you are an overthinker. No one is perfect, right? But at least you have mastered the emotions. It's so weird. The way I feel about your energy is like, I feel like I'm talking from here up. Like, all of this is one place, one tone, one frequency. And it's not like a low frequency, it is fucking high frequency. You have the Magician, the Temperance, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. This is good. This is like you learning the lessons, you growing from the lessons, you being wise, you gaining wisdom, you doing the growth. You know how many, wow. You know how many entities are actually trying to get to you? I mean, this is not to worry you. Maybe you already know this. There are people and entities that are trying to get under your skin. But again, your response is almost like, I did see that coming. You know what I mean? Like, you have that type of wisdom where you're like, I saw it a mile away. I expect nothing less from a liar. I expect nothing less from a snake. You know what I mean? Like, you have that you have that knowing, whether it is through your experiences or I feel like it's through your experiences, because it doesn't feel like it's just like a given intuition. It doesn't feel like you are spiritual, but you can be obviously now. But it's not like you have always been a spiritualist or someone that believes, I want to say. It's like your experiences proved over and over again a pattern that made you believe in the higher power, in becoming better, in becoming your better self. I feel like you are a person that is, I want to say interested in science, but also interested in mixing science with spirituality. Like, you like quantum physics, you like theories. You are a thinker. You like to think. And even when you don't want to think, you do think. Like, I do see you as an overthinker, okay? But let me tell you something. These entities that I've briefly mentioned see your power. It is not hidden. And these entities are trying to try you, break you, or even trying to get under your skin. Because the level of awareness and wisdom that you have makes you superior. And that is a threat to many, including living things and non-living things, meaning spirits. But I don't feel like you know. I feel like you don't even mind, or you don't give mind to that, meaning it feels as if like you don't believe in the demons or spirits, possession. I don't feel like you believe in those things. It feels as if like you are protected, but you, like, the way you are is because you trust yourself. You know yourself so well that you know what others are. You know what I mean? Like, when an entity comes to you, you don't see it as an entity. You see it as a person, of course. And you don't get bothered by it because you already think that people are stupid or snakes, or, you know, like you just say people are people. You could be one of those that say people are just being people. Yeah, to some extent, but you don't know one of those people are actually being possessed by an entity, or an entity trying to affect how you think. Maybe through dreams, or through visions, or through subvisions is something that you think you're seeing, but your brain is like, no, you're not seeing it. It must be like a glitch. You know, it could be like one of those things where you try to reason with yourself when you see something. Doesn't matter, because whatever, I was just interested in getting to know you more, okay? I got nosy for a second, but entities, no entities, people or no people, you prevail, like you come on top every time. And it's because of this emotional intelligence that you have. And because you are a thinker, an overthinker perhaps, you kind of see it a mile away. You expect betrayal, you expect lies, you expect a liar to be lying, you expect a cheater to be cheating, you expect I don't know, a snake to be a snake, you know? I could even say that you are a realist. You know, you're the type of person that says, well, the glass is half full, but it's also half empty. Which is to some extent true. You know, what you focus on is the whole picture. It's not just half of it, or what you want it to be. So in that sense, very logical. And yes, I mean, in that sense, it's the healthy type of logic. But you're mixing that with quantum physics theories. So, I mean, if I meet you in person, we would be talking forever. That's how I feel. That's why I feel very comfortable in your energy. And I can talk about it for hours. But I won't do that. Okay? So, I mean, it was just pleasure connecting with you, because it feels as if, like, this is to kind of give you like an appreciation reading. It feels like that, you know, because it's telling me that you will have a lot of blessings, or increase in blessings. It's almost like an acknowledgement of you. And perhaps to kind of put a spotlight on the entities that we spoke about. But whether you believe in those or not, you're good. And I feel like you need to know that you're protected, even if you don't believe it. You might think that your wisdom and your experiences is what's protecting you, and to some extent, yes, it is. But you also have protection. You are looked after. And again, pleasure connecting with you. I'll see you soon.